You. What's popping? What's good? What's good? What's good? Oh shit, my horn is fucked up. I'm so mad right now. My horn is fucked up. Why is my horn fucked up? But anyway, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. What's going on? Shout out to April MC in the building. Shout out to Monogamous Player, Unique 79 in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to all the people in the chat. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's me. I was like, why am I hearing a feedback on my shit? And I got my phone all up and all of that. But guys, today's show is gonna be crazy. Hold on, let me pin this stuff to the top real quick so you guys can donate and all that when you call in.
Yes, donate.
Why is my fucking my shit is acting funny right now? But anyway, today, guys, we're gonna be talking about why you think women don't like sex as much as men. Right, so we're gonna educate you guys today, like for real. You're gonna get some super crazy education when it comes to this game right here today. Miles, what's going on, bro? How's everything?
Everything's great, man. Chilling, you know what I'm saying? Doing my thing, making it happen.
That's what's up.
Realizing how much women love sex, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I should have put on that t-shirt, man.
So guys, before we get into anything, man, and shout out to everybody who's here tuning in. Before we get into anything, we got to definitely get into this. Let's go.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Joe. You'd be 6'8", have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. And when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
And you got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
All right, we back. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's get this cracking. Women love sex. He done changed the shirt because we got to go in on today's show. Oh man, I was so excited today because I was like, people got to learn. People got to learn, okay? And today, guys, we're talking about why men think women don't like sex as much as men. Like, you think women don't like sex as much as you. And that's a bunch of bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? That's a bunch of bullshit. So, today I'm going to be talking about, some sex facts, and you guys can look this up if you want. You understand? I always tell you guys, do your research on your own. Don't take what I'm saying for face value. Do your own fucking research and shit, right? But also live real life. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's some things that I'm going to be telling you guys about that unless you lived real life, you probably wouldn't even believe us or recognize what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? And guys, the calling number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224 is the number. And if you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will save the questions in the queue. We'll have the questions, all lined up. So just put your questions in there. We'll save them, and then we'll get to each of your questions, as we're going. Right now, this is the thing. So one of the reasons, first of all, guys, that guys think that women don't like sex as much as us. You understand what I'm saying? One of the reasons why, guys think this is because usually, or I'll say this, most guys are not having as much sex as they want. You understand? And then there's some guys who aren't having sex at all, right? And then there are some guys who get played and who get manipulated into giving a woman a bunch of attention without getting sex. There's guys who believe women that say, hey, I'm not that type of girl. We got to get to know each other. We got to go on 10 dates before I, do this. I got to wait 90 days and all that other stuff, right? So a lot of guys, their reality is that women can't like sex as much as me because I want to have sex as soon as I meet her. But she says she has to get to know me. Yes, she has to get to know you. But the other nigga, she's fucking and sucking as soon as she meets him. You feel what I'm saying? So that shit goes down also. You understand? So the thing is that what a lot of guys don't understand is that if you're living a certain type of life, right, where you're not being the recipient of the sex, then what's going to happen is you're not going to realize or recognize that women actually like to have sex. You understand? You will not know that women really like to make shit happen when it comes to, them wanting to get down. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to say a few of these facts, and I'm going to hand it off to you, Miles, because I was like, this shit is funny that these are things that are actually, real, right? And the things that I'm about to say, this being what it is, you would have to be a fool. You'd have to be crazy to think women don't like sex. You'd have to be insane to think women don't like sex, right? So, for example, one of the things that's a fact is that the clitoris, right? The clit, a woman's clit, the only purpose for the clit is for pleasure. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, Miles, you're on mute. I didn't hear you was on mute. The only purpose of the clit is for pleasure. Now, so it's not for reproduction. It's not for none of that shit. So if a woman has a body part that is only for pleasure, for sexual pleasure, what does that tell you? Huh? You see what I'm saying? Like, what does that tell you guys? I mean, that right there tells you women love sex. It's real simple. It's real simple, right? Uh-huh. Now, they also say that a man's orgasm will generally last about like it can last up to 6 seconds, whereas a woman's orgasm can last up to about 20 seconds. So a woman's orgasm could last generally longer than a man's. A woman's orgasm can generally last longer than a man's, and you guys know you love sex. What would make you think the other human being on the earth whose orgasm can last longer than yours won't like sex?
Not to mention, Locario, when you lay in the bed with them after and they go like that.
Right, exactly. Right.
They be having aftershocks and shit.
Right, exactly. I'm like, come on. So this is the funny part. I'm like, okay, a woman can have these orgasms, right? But all of a sudden, women aren't supposed to like sex. Are y'all serious? Right? And so somebody in the chat said, they act like they don't want it. And again, this is what I said earlier. They act like that to the guys they don't really want to have sex with. They act like that to the guys that they're going to use for attention. They act like that to the guys they want to string along. But the guys who they want to have sex with, they're definitely going to have sex with those guys. Now, another thing is, women have 3 erogenous zones. So that's the clitoris, the G-spot, and the opening of the cervix. And they can have orgasms in all 3 of those things. You understand what I'm saying? So women can have all orgasms in those 3 erogenous zones.
The fuck?
Women can also have what they call a nipplegasm, meaning you can play with a woman's nipples and she can have an orgasm just off of that.
What?
You understand what I'm saying? So now you're trying to tell me a woman can have an orgasm just off of you playing with her nipples and she's supposed to like sex?
What?
Huh? What? That's crazy. That's crazy. Then they say that the clitoris has about like 8,000 something like nerve endings on the shit, which is twice the amount of nerve endings that a man has on his dick, or on the glands on his penis. So a woman has twice the amount of nerve endings on her shit than you, but she's not supposed to like sex. You see, this is the type of shit that annoys me when it comes to guys who don't really understand the game and understand what's going on out here. Right. Because if you understood this stuff about women, you would realize how much women love sex. Then you would realize how much women are playing games with you when they're acting like they don't want to do it with you. But the truth is they don't want to do it with you. You understand what I'm saying? They want to do it with somebody else they want to do it with. And then if they do want to do it with you, you're going to be the recipient of the sex. It's that simple. But Miles, what's your thoughts on that, man? What's all that? What's on your mind with all that shit?
Well, first of all, the facts that you're spitting are very interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't really know all that stuff.
It's crazy.
And well, you know what it is? It's not that I didn't know it, but I never really thought of it like that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Like, because I mean, look, you know, guys, we have a penis or whatever, and you know, we piss through it, mm-hmm. and you know, we bring the seed through it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So there's at least two purposes for the penis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the clitoris has no purpose except to bring the female pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
That is so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And it has more nerve endings than you know, the sensitive parts of the penis.
Mm-hmm.
That is so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And they can have multiple orgasms. And I did a little bit of research on this shit called the refractory period.
Mm-hmm.
And what that, for those that don't know, it is it's a scientific name for the time it takes for a man to like get horny again after he nutted real good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I know, like, for me, like, it's hard for me if I nut real good. It's hard for me to like want to run it back that quickly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I need to take a nap. You know what I'm saying? Or just check me out. Just check me out tomorrow, because chicks. It's like once I nut, I'm like that first 20, 25, 30 seconds after I nut,
mm-hmm.
it's like I hate all women.
Right.
Like, I don't want to have nothing to do with females. It's like women have no fucking purpose to me for like the first, you know what I'm saying? For like the first minute or so after I nut.
Right.
No, I'm joking. But the point I'm trying to make is that it's interesting how a woman can come and come again and orgasm again and again and again and again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as long as you have enough energy and you're willing, a woman can orgasm.
Right.
And she always be telling you shit like, don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
And right there.
Facts.
Stroke it right there.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And then see, so it's really a matter of experience, because the fact that a lot of guys think that women don't want it is just a sad state. It's just a sad state of affairs.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's easier for a guy to think that a woman doesn't like sex than to realize that that particular woman is just not feeling him.
Mm-hmm.
But see, and it's sad for different reasons, because for one reason why it's sad is because the main reason why a man might say that, or the main reason why a man would be more willing to say that it seems that women don't like sex,
mm-hmm.
is because he doesn't want to hurt his ego.
Right. Exactly.
And that's sad, right? That's sad. But at the same time, another reason why it's sad is because you you're wasting time.
Mm-hmm.
Because once you figure out that this particular chick is not feeling you, what should you be doing?
Right.
If sex is your focus, or if sex is your goal, you should embrace the fact that this woman is not feeling you.
Right.
So you can move on to the next, because that's what it's all about. Like, it's not about taking this shit personal,
right,
and trying to come up with reasons to explain why she's not fucking with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care that this one female on this planet, don't want to fuck me.
Right.
Matter of fact, I need you to tell me that shit early.
Mm-hmm.
So we could end the date early. I could walk away from you and go talk to another chick.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys don't realize that the number one thing that they're doing wrong when they worry about if a woman is feeling them, the number one thing that they're doing wrong is wasting time.
Right.
You understand? Because this is what I know. I know women love sex.
Mm-hmm. Right.
If I know women love sex, but the woman that I'm standing in front of, or the woman that I'm talking to right now in this particular moment, doesn't want to have sex with me, or is trying to act like she don't like sex for whatever reason, I need to stop talking to her.
Exactly.
I really need to stop wasting time with this bitch.
Exactly.
That's all it really is.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, if we come to the realization that women like sex, then we know that the reason why this chick is acting funny is because she's not feeling us. And if she's not feeling us, it's okay. It doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with me. All it means is that I'm wasting time.
Right.
That's all it means, because that means I need to be talking to another chick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this is a very serious, this is a tidbit of game that guys need to accept and realize.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? If another thing too is it's also a mindset thing, because shout out to you, because you did a really good show the other day where you was talking about how one of the reasons why these guys are not having as much sex as they want is because they don't normalize having sex.
Exactly.
And maybe it's because they don't have it a lot, so they still they're still affected by the novelty of having sex in general. So I get it, but the point is that sex has to become regular in your mind.
Exactly.
For you to get it. And once you realize that women love sex, it's something that you can deal with easier once you realize that a particular chick is not feeling you. Now, yes, you might be disappointed. I understand, because you look at her, you like, damn, she's so cute. I want to fuck this chick, and I hope she feels the same way about me. But if she don't, move the fuck on. Stop wasting time.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because women love sex.
Facts.
You understand?
Facts.
We just stated all the fucking facts.
Mm-hmm.
We just stated all the facts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they even made a TV show about this shit called Sex in the City.
Exactly. Right.
Right? And then they remixed the show and made another show with a bunch of shout out to Fresh and Fit with a bunch of night riders.
He's stupid. He's stupid. He's stupid.
They remixed the Sex in the City and started a new show with a bunch of black chicks called Harlem.
Right.
And it's really all about, it's pretty much about sex. I mean, it has to do with relationships and whatever, but it's pretty much about sex. There's a lot of sex going on in the damn show.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just that Night Rider line, that shit was heavy. I love that shit. Right. So it's obvious that chicks love sex, man. Chicks love dick. Yo, can you got the fucking
my fucking stream deck is fucked up today, man.
Y'all know what it is, man. The Boss Mac told y'all niggas, dick is a gift.
Exactly. My computer's fucking up today. I don't know what's going on. But you know what's funny? It's funny also. This is the thing. And guys, leave the questions in the chat. I'm gonna get to those in a second. Keep sending the questions. And caller 347, we're gonna get to you in a second. If you guys want to call in numbers 516-387-1224. You know that whole saying, what's that? The key and the lock analogy?
Yes.
Where they say, a key that can open any door is the master key, but a lock that can be opened by any key is a faulty lock. So basically, for those who don't know, that's this analogy that, you know, guys have used to say the guy is the key and the woman is the lock, right? And so you're supposedly the master key that can open all of these locks, right? Now, what's interesting is, right, I was doing my research and I said, I wonder where did the word clitoris come from, right? So now I do my research, and so it says that clitoris technically is derived from the Greek word clitoris, which also is related to the Greek noun kleis, right? Now, what does kleis mean? Kleis means key. Ooh. So the clitoris is the fucking key. You know what I'm saying? So it says that the kleis, right, is a key, and it says, since the keeper of the key has the power to open and to shut. You understand what I'm saying? So basically what they're saying is that the clitoris is actually the fucking key. So for all of you key and lock analogy people, you understand what I'm saying? The actual clitoris, they're saying, is the key. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the origin of that fucking word right there. You guys can look the shit up. You see what I'm saying? So I just find it funny, though, that whenever it comes to this idea of sex, when it comes to men and women having sex and men trying to get sex, the guys who aren't having sex, right? They're the ones who are having the issues. You understand? When it comes to the idea of women liking sex. You understand? Now, the funny part is that, you know, the funny part is that when we say all of these things to get guys to understand that women love sex, right? They're still not figuring out that, like I'm saying, the men are not figuring out that the reason why they're not having the sex with these women, you understand, is because it's something they're doing that's not making the woman be inspired to have sex with them. Because the women are out here having sex. They just might not be having sex with you. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that it's happening. It might not just be happening with you. You feel what I mean? But let's go to 347. 347, what's popping? Who this?
Yo, what up, Locario?
What's going on? Who's this?
It's Young Grandpa.
Young Grandpa, what's going on? Did you donate?
Yeah, I donated.
I can't even use my stream now. But anyway,
caller, can you please lower the show playback in the background, please?
Right.
I got you. I put it on my phone now. I was on the speakerphone and shit in the car.
So what's good with you? What's going on?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I remember I was talking to you last night about the date, bro. So I went on that date and everything, man. But I didn't smash, bro. Like,
all right, ain't no wrong with that. You ain't gonna smash every first date, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen that way.
Nah. Wait, hold on. Caller. Let me ask you something. So the fact that you didn't smash, how does that make you feel?
No, like I feel like I gotta work on my game, bro. So it's like I look at it like just I need to work on my game more. So, like I don't feel bad about myself though. Like I feel like I'm wavy. Like she missed out.
Good. Because if he had said anything else, I would have had to hang up on you or some shit.
Nah, bro, dick is a gift, bro. I'm actually, it's the thing with me, Locario. I feel offended if a shorty don't smash me on the first date, like, because dick is a gift. So, bitch, if I'm trying to give you a gift and you deny the gift, it's over for you. Like, there's no second date. Like,
right, but see, that's the thing. See, the reason why, I'm glad you said that. The reason why you feel offended is because you're at the stage right now where you're feeling yourself heavy, which is good. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, does this chick not recognize who the fuck I am? Don't she recognize that like she ain't gonna find another nigga like me in a minute? You understand what I'm saying? Like you got that energy, which is good, right? But you also have to understand it's still dealing with a woman. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that when you're still dealing with a woman, right? The woman she's going to react and respond in different ways based off of her confidence level, based off of what her own thoughts or agenda is in her own mind. which is going to cause her to create a situation. Right. So, for example, she might have been like, man, I want to, get some shit popping with this guy, but I really like him. So let me not fuck him on the first day so he don't think I'm a slut. You understand? Chicks, they do shit like that.
Locario.
You know what I'm saying?
I got her back to my house. We kissing. I'm feeling on her pussy, but she keep grabbing my hand, like trying to stop me. So eventually, like after the second time, and she was telling me all that, I'm trying to, I ain't doing no friends with benefits. Like I'm trying to get something more serious.
Exactly.
I'm like,
see, and that's the thing. She's sexually attracted to you, but she wants to hold off because she knows that if she was to fuck you that night, there's a chance she may never see you again, right? And her desire for her to have a boyfriend, which could be you, is stronger than her desire to fuck you at the moment. You see what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. So what I would tell you is just, hit her up again and be like, yo, come through and let's continue where we left off. And that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. So, damn, I had a question off that too, but pretty much like I think my real issue also like that I'm having is like, because I keep feeling like I'm giving these chicks like, because it either be like a shorty will fuck me or they like kind of pull that like I'm looking for a man card on me.
Right.
So I think like I need to sexualize the conversation more during the date, like.
Well, I mean, like, you can, but still remember, some women, no matter what you do, they already have their thoughts of, they're like, I already made a decision that I want to go down this route. Now, the decision could be changed, but a lot of times once they made their decision, they're trying to stick to it because think about it this way. You got to think about it this way, right? Put yourself in the shoes of a chick just dating in general, right? She knows that most of the guys that hit her up want to fuck. She already knows this, right? So, and then most of the dudes that holler at her or try to get at her, either in the street or online or whatever, most of those guys she don't want. So now she finds and she's like, oh, shit, I like this guy. I'm attracted to him. He's cool. I'm feeling these feelings. I'm sexually attracted to him. I like hanging out with him. So now she's thinking, shit, I want more of this shit. So in my experience as a woman, when I fucked guys on the first date, most of the time they didn't call me back. So I want young grandpa to call me back, so I'm not gonna fucking fuck him. You understand what I'm saying? That's how strong chicks will do it. So even because this is the thing. Sometimes, right, bro. It's just how it is, but it makes sense because they know that usually they'll never see you again if they fuck you too quick. Now, the thing is this: even if you're extremely sexual with her and you're turning up that sexual vibe, whatever, even if that's the case and she's sexually attracted to you, which is why she came back to your crib and y'all was still fucking around. Even if that's the case, she still has in the back of her head, but I like this guy. So she's going through a battle in her head. Like, I like him. I want to fuck him, but I really like him. So I shouldn't fuck him, but I want to fuck him. It's going back and forth. So what she does is she does just enough so that she can get physical with you, but backs away so she doesn't go all the way so she can get more time with you. You see what I'm saying?
But isn't that manipulation though, bro?
Yeah, well, it is. But that's what they do. That's how women play the game, bro.
So, young grandpa, what do you talk about when you're on a date?
Let's see. Like, depends. Like, she wasn't super my type, so I'm be honest. I wasn't as talkative. I was like more like just watching the TV and shit. But it was like,
wait, what? Wait! You was watching TV? Where y'all was at your crib?
Nah, we went. I met her at a lounge.
Okay, and you was watching TV?
Game up. Like I was focused on her, but like I was like focused on the game too, because like I don't know, it was just like I don't know, like I wasn't giving her that much like energy because I wasn't like I don't know how to explain it, bro. It's like.
So you wasn't really into her like that, right?
Man, why you calling us and asking us about a bitch that you ain't even interested in, really? What the fuck is this?
No, because you know, like I wanted to hit, bro. Like I would have fucked her.
No. See, that's not how it works, man. That's not how it works, bro. That's not how it fucking works. You don't bring a bitch out to a date, hardly showing no attention, and just because you want to hit, you think it's supposed to just work out in your favor.
And that's probably why she didn't want to fuck you, because she probably could tell that she was like, well, let me see. You understand? Because understand this, a chick, see, the thing with a chick is that if she fucks you and you never call her again and she likes you, that's a loss for her, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, if she don't fuck you and you don't call her again, right? Like, let's say you didn't fuck her and then you try to get at her again or whatever, and shit don't go down or whatever. If she never has sex with you, she'd be like, okay, well, at least I didn't fuck him and he stopped calling me. Like, let's say you just stop calling her today. You don't hit her up. She's gonna feel at least good that she didn't fuck you. Oh, so you're not gonna hit her up?
No, because I chilled with her yesterday. So she didn't text me like I got home. She didn't text me none of that shit. So I feel like.
Did you tell her to?
I don't think I told her to.
See, you gotta tell her.
Whoa. Young grandpa, are you on the Bad Boy membership, bro?
No, I swear to God, I was just thinking about that.
Are you on the Bad Boy membership? Yes or no?
Yeah, bro. Yes, bro. Yes, I am on the Bad Boy membership, bro.
But you probably don't listen to none of the programs, do you?
Bro, I'm on my second term, but look, I just got through. I'm like on step number 6 of 10 beliefs that are fucking up your game.
See, and this is funny because I talked about that in that program. The second part of that program I talked about, and again, and I'll say it now, but y'all gotta get your ass on the Bad Boy membership. But I'll say it now because this is the perfect time for you guys to understand this. What you did is that guys believe, and this is the belief that fucks dudes' game up, is they expect the woman to fill in the blanks. So that's what you did. You expected her to fill in the blanks.
Yeah, you're right.
Stop, Locario. No. That's it. That's all they did. That's all they fucking did.
So go to Bad Boy membership. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, grandpa, you not leading the situation. You're not showing real interest. You're not influencing the woman into wanting to having sex with you. Right. What the fuck you think is going? You really think bitch is just gonna fall in your lap? And you talking about she's not your type? Why you going out with chicks that you're not attracted to, bro? Are you just want to waste your time?
Actually, like sometimes I'll go out with a chick, even if I think she's not as fire, because I want to get myself like more used to it. Like I want to be comfortable going out. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if that makes sense. But that's
I see what you're saying.
Like.
But this is the thing. This is the thing, though. You still gotta see. Let me explain something to you guys. You still have to have something about the girl that you're interested in order for there to be reciprocated interest. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is that the girl needs to see, right? She needs to see, or she needs to feel as if you give some sort of a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? So if you don't, and the thing is, it's hard to do that if you really don't give a fuck. So there has to be something about the chick.
See, look, caller, listen. See, even if you're just going out with girls so you can get used to it, you still gotta practice a full-fledged scenario. Like you have stepping, bro. Right. You still gotta like practice your game. Like even if she's not your type, still flirt, still push the sexual energy, still see if you can influence the conversation and see how she gets affected by that, so you can understand the dynamics. Don't fucking bring a girl on a date and watch TV in a sports bar or a lounge.
Right.
Like, come on, bro. You sound really like you sound.
Cool.
Go ahead.
Well, fuck me up because I had scheduled another date like right after her, and then the time was coming close. I was kind of like in my mind too much. Like, I couldn't even focus on her because I was focusing on the next chick. Like, damn, I'm gonna be late for that shit. But my mind was in 2 different places. So, but I realized like I'm gonna just schedule like 1 date a day instead of like 2 or 3. So I like have more time.
Right. You know what you need to do? You need to slow down your game, bro. Meaning like you need to.
You're doing too much.
Right. Like you're doing way too much too soon. Like I understand you're excited. You're like, right. Like you're like, oh, I can get all these chicks. I got all these chicks in my inbox. But it is that pick chicks, and this is the thing. It makes it easier when you pick chicks that you have some sort of interest in. Even if you're looking at her like, yo, she got a fatty. Even just that little bit of interest needs to be there. There needs to be something so that when you're talking to her, it's easy to show interest because there's something you're interested in. And then because you're showing genuine interest, what's going to happen is that she's going to see there's some genuine interest in there, and that's going to make it to where she's going to reciprocate a little bit better. Because what happens is that, understand this, there's going to be a lot of times where women a lot of times don't even believe you like them. You understand what I'm saying? In the first place. You see what I mean? Right. Especially if you're a dude who's on point, a dude who she finds attractive, she's not going to really believe that you like her. So you can't like not like her, or you can't like be sitting there just chilling like you don't give a fuck and then think something's going to go down. You see what I'm saying? See, a lot of guys, right? So you got to, has to be some interest. You see what I mean?
I think I see what you're saying, because like when we first started, she know that I model sometimes, so she was asking me, "Oh, how much can I pay you to model for me?" and all that shit. So she was like, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not a supermodel. Like, I'll do it." She was like, "Nah, you could be a supermodel." So I think she was super into me, like attractive wise.
Yo, what probably happened was like she know you modeling shit, so she know you a good looking dude, and you wasn't showing her no attention. That's probably the main reason why she didn't fuck you, because she felt intimidated and insecure around you. Because you didn't validate her enough. You didn't validate her enough so she could feel like you were actually interested, like you actually gave a fuck, like you thought y'all was on the same level. She was looking at it like, oh, he a supermodel, he got me here, he not even paying attention to me, and then now he just want to take me back to his crib and try to play with my vagina. Like, this nigga's definitely gonna pump and dump me, so I'm not gonna fuck him now. That's exactly what happened, bro. Exactly right. You get that? And that's if all that shit you talking is true. Because how we know? You probably an ugly ass nigga. Who knows? Nigga might be capping, talking about modeling and supermodeling and shit. I don't know.
Oh, bro.
I don't trust niggas. I don't trust niggas who say that type of shit, especially over the phone.
When I got super like number 1, 10 things that's fucking up your game. I do not believe I'm ugly, bro. I feel like I'm a great looking guy, bro. Right. But
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, bro. You good.
When y'all do the Tinder profile and April be there, I'm gonna send my shit in and let April judge me, bro. And I guarantee she gonna say I'm at least a 7 or 8, bro.
I got you. I'm scared. Calm down, though. I was just fucking with you, bro. It's all good. It's all right.
April gonna leave me for young grandpa. She gonna be like,
nah, bro. I got morals, bro. I never take your girl, bro.
Young grandpa gonna be like, I'm the captain now. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, rest in peace to Sidney Poitier.
Yes, sir. But yo, young grandpa, we appreciate the call, man. Just you know what I'm saying? Just stay a little focused, get more focused, slow it down, and you be good. And make sure you give these girls direction, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Don't expect them to just do shit.
All right, got you.
All right, man. Holla, peace. All right, man. Let's go to 850. 850. What's popping? Who this?
Yo, what's good, Locario? I'm out to the city. What's going on?
What's going on, my brother? Did you donate?
Yes, sir. $5,000 Cash App.
Appreciate it. So what's good? What's good with you?
Yo, what's up? So first off, I'm a Bad Boy member, right? So what I'm going to say to you is that I kind of figured it out, but I have a question with that. So 2 days ago, I had a date, and everything was going well. Sexual tension was building up. We got close. We kissed. We planned for a second date to be in my house and smash. And then about less than 24 hours later, she decided to say, oh, I'm going to have you cancel on Saturday because he pushed up on sex and blah, 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 right? I didn't even reply back. I pretty much charged to the game. So I'm trying to figure out what went wrong. What went wrong? So I looked up to keep her interest high. I won't go into details with that program, but I will say that I know why I messed up. It's because when I noticed that she put me into the boyfriend category, like, all I want to do is in the first date, because when I brought right back to the crib, it didn't go my way. So I didn't yell, I didn't call her a bitch or anything like that, but my facial says that I got it's disappointed. Right. So my question to you and Miles is that when you know that a girl you're interested in, you want to smash, that you just he want to do casual sex, right? But she put you to the boyfriend category. She got medium interest. How do you mentally deal with that without getting upset?
Well, this is the thing, bro, is that you can't put sex on a pedestal. This is why I was talking about in the last show, is that one, when you have the mindset of sex is normal, sex is just, something I could get or whatever it is like that. When you deal with women in general, you're going to start to get more sex from women in general. So a lot of times what happens, because let me ask you this question. How many other girls you messing with right now?
Currently, none right now, because I could let the one girl go.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. You got to get your numbers up. You got to get more shit going on, because the more shit that you got going on, the more you realize that it ain't shit. You see what I'm saying?
I got a question for the caller. So you said yeah, went out on a date day. I went back to the crib, and then you try to make a move to start to get some shit popping sexually, and she refused. Is that pretty much it?
No. So what happened was we met a long time ago on Tinder, but it was a blur. We talked a little bit, but nothing happened. But then we saw each other again on TikTok, and I came at her saying, "Have we met?" and all that stuff, right? So long story short, I invited her out to a bar, like, cause I know her in person, right? I invited her to a bar close by my house, like about 2 minutes away from my house, and that's when the sexual tension happened. After we get a drink, all our touching and kissing and stuff, right? So she never went to my house. I invited her over to the crib before I ended the date, because it was about to be an hour, but she turned it down and said no. So when she said no, that's when I had the mind, like, oh damn, that's okay. So
right. So
wait. So wait. Hold on, Locario. Wait. So when she said no, how did that make you feel?
Well, stupid.
It made me feel, well, I guess I tell you the truth right now, because I cleaned up as I usually do. I got everything, I got fresh up and all that stuff, right?
Nigga, how did it make you feel though? How did it make you feel when she said yes? I mean, when she said no in that moment, how did it make you feel?
It made me feel less. It sort of made me feel less value and stuff.
Right, and seeing that's the issue right there. That's the issue. Let me tell you guys something. Okay, let's say you say you was at the bar, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, what did you drink at the bar?
I had a Henny and Coke.
Okay. Now, if the bartender came up to you and said, "Hey, you say, hey, what you want?" You say Henny and Coke, and the bartender says, "Hey, by the way, I just want to let you know that we don't have any more margaritas left," right? How would that make you feel if he told you that they have no more margaritas left?
Nothing. I have to go for rum.
Exactly. You wouldn't care, because you don't care that much. It's not a big deal. You're like, whatever, that means nothing to me. You see what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't even flinch, because it's a nothing burger. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you have to deal when you're dealing with women in sex and interacting with them, right? When you're talking to the chick and you're interacting with her, you're like, yo, let's go to my crib. And she's like, oh, but I don't want, all right, cool, no problem. Listen, I'm about to head out. So what I want you to do is just hit me up when you're ready to come through and fuck. You have a good night. That's it.
Right. And then start talking to another bitch in the bar too.
Right. Talk to another girl right there. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you guys something. What a woman has to look, women are humans, and they contribute to society, and they're cool. Right. But in reference to giving you what you want, don't ever take what a woman has to say personally, because the thing that you want from one woman, you can get from other women.
Exactly.
So if this one woman says no, hey, cool, all right, so you have a good night, but you got my info. If you change your mind, holla at me. Right. As soon as you turn, you see another. Hey, how you doing?
Right. Exactly. Facts.
I was over here chilling with my friend, and I saw you at the corner of my eye, and I wanted to come and talk to you the whole time. You understand? What's your name? You understand what I'm saying? It's nothing. It's
just like that.
Caller, did you know? Did you know that women get urinary tract infections and yeast infections and shit like that? Did you know that?
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the pH is off. Sometimes it smell funny. Sometimes they on a period. Did you know that?
Yeah, that's why the other day I decided, you know,
Don't. I don't need you to talk. I just need to know if you know that. Yes or no?
yes,
Okay, so you know that there will be times where when you will proposition a woman for sex and she will say no. Just based on those facts I just gave you. You know that because of things like that, you know there will be times you're going to proposition a woman for sex and she's going to say no, right?
right.
So you know that there are absolute reasons that a woman will say no, which have absolutely nothing to do with you, correct?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, that's correct. You're right.
So why the fuck would you allow yourself to feel less value just because a bitch said no?
Based on what you said right now, doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any fucking sense, my nigga. None at all. None at all.
Right.
You understand? So you need to get your fucking mind right fucking with these women.
Facts. That's some real shit. So you got that caller. So all you got to do, bro, is you got to stop putting the pussy on a pedestal. That's what I was talking about yesterday on yesterday's show. I said when you put that pussy on a pedestal, that's when you feel bad when shit don't pop off. Because also what you're doing on a subconscious level is you're directly correlating the sexual act or her giving you sex to your sense of value. You understand what I'm saying? So you're thinking, damn, well, if she didn't give me sex, then that must mean I'm not good enough. I'm not a cool guy. I'm not, you understand what I'm saying? It's nothing. You understand what I'm saying? And that feeling or that energy of understanding that it's nothing is ironically the things that get you more pussy. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's a whole attitude and energy where it's free flowing. A lot of times what happens is that a lot of guys, what they do is that they put so much energy, effort, investment into a chick. And then that chick becomes their whole entire like dating, relationship, sexual life. So when you were on this date with this girl was literally your whole dating world. You understand what I'm saying? And so when shit don't go the way you want it to go, you feel it's like your world's been crushed. You see what I'm saying? But if you was like, look, I got like 3 girls I could call right after she leave. I could talk to all these girls in the bar right after, I stop fucking with her. You understand? Listen, I've been on dates. I remember this one date I was on once, right? I got to the spot before her, right? And she was like, she texted me, she's like, oh, I'm running late. I'll be there in like 5 minutes, whatever, right? So I get to the spot before her. I walk into the spot, and there's another chick that was in there, and she's like checking me out. And I'm like, yo, she kind of bad though. You know what I'm saying? So, but she went to the fucking bathroom, right? She was walking to the bathroom. So I said, if this chick come out before my date get here, I'm hollering. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. As soon as she was coming out the bathroom, walking back down towards me, I get a tap on my shoulder, and I turn around and it's the fucking date. And I'm like, oh, she came too early, man. Damn. So I was already on to the next.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I do that shit all the time. When bitches is late.
Right. Hell yeah.
Bitches is late. Sometimes I don't even really holler. Mm-hmm. I do it just so they can see me talking to a bitch when they pull up.
Exactly. Right. Mm-hmm.
I swear to you, yo, I was at a situation. It was like the bar was like over here, but it was one of them areas where it was like a courtyard, so it was a lot of people.
Right.
And I saw these 2 chicks chilling. I think one of them had a kid that was in the little courtyard playing. So I just went over there and started the conversation.
Right.
Just started the conversation. Me and them just talking, chilling, laughing, talking, whatever. And my date did the same shit, pulled up to me. And she was like, Miles? Right. And I was like, oh, yeah. And I was like, hey, girls, it was great talking to y'all. My date is here. So y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all later. Right. And then I went ahead on the date with the chick. And, the first thing she was talking about was, oh, well, I see you're Mr. Gift the Gab over here. You're doing this, you're doing that, and blah, blah. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You got it, bro. You are the most important thing, bro. You gotta y'all niggas, man. I don't know what it's gonna take for y'all niggas to understand y'all value, man. Y'all niggas is out of here.
Mm-hmm. That's facts.
Y'all niggas put pussy, women, and everything else on a fucking pedestal and throw yourself in the gutter. And you wonder why a bitch gonna say no when that's your mindset.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right. Exactly. Now that's some real shit. Somebody said in the chat, it was like, you got to get t-shirts that says, how does that make you feel? That's facts. We might have to do that shit.
You might have to do that. How does that make you feel?
So caller, all you got to understand, bro, is, you got to put yourself out there more, get some more experience. Don't take all of this shit so seriously. Don't, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta, flow with these situations, man. Be able and be ready to drop a chick at the drop of a hat. It's like whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Don't
and don't take it personal.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it G. Just let her know. Oh, that's cool. You got my information though. If you change your mind or you want to reschedule, you holler at me. Exactly. And leave that shit just like that, bro. And don't call her neither. Don't call her and be like, so did you change your mind?
Right, exactly.
Oh, just checking in to see if you're ready to have sex yet. No, don't ever call her back. Ever.
Mm-hmm.
You want her to hit you up like months later, and then when she hits you, like she say, "Hey, stranger," you'd be like, "Who this?"
Exactly. Facts.
I don't remember you. I've been through so many bitches. And mind you, when I say I've been through so many bitches, don't think I'm saying that because I'm saying I fucked so many bitches. What I'm saying is I've hollered at and I've talked to and I've been on multiple dates in between the time that I heard from you. So I don't remember you. You understand? And because sometimes I want to just clear that up, because sometimes when a guy like me, or if I claim to be some type of dating guy or whatever, and I say I've been through so many bitches, I make it sound like I've smashed so many bitches. Right. No, it's not about that, guys. It's not about putting that pressure on yourself to get all this pussy and all that. What I'm saying is, just like Locario said, how many other chicks are you talking to right now? You said none. So that one chick was like your last fucking hope, Hail Mary, last resort to get some fucking pussy. And the point is, it's not supposed to be that way. You're supposed to be constantly creating options for yourself. And that's with everything. Right. You want to create options for your career, any passions that you have, your purpose, making money, all these different types of opportunities. You want to be creating options for yourself, so you can choose to do this and choose to do that and choose to do what's best for you. But especially when it comes to bitches, because ain't no thing on this planet that's more fickle and more wishy-washy and insecure than a fucking female. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely have to be, creating options, talking to chicks. Like, bro, man, I be swiping the shit out these motherfuckers. Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
Well, we gotta go because we got a few more calls. But appreciate you calling in, man. Just keep doing your thing, and let's go to 646. 646. What's popping? Who this?
Happy New Year to y'all, sexy motherfuckers. Y'all make my dick hard.
Happy New Year, my nigga.
Well, he's lucky this fucking the sound effects don't work.
Wait, how it go? Bitch ass nigga. You called me. Bitch ass nigga. Fuck you talking about.
Exactly.
You ain't from my time.
Yo, he lucky my shit is up.
Get out of here, you damn nigga. Wait, what? You dirty? Get out of here, you damn dirty nigga.
Yo. Oh, man. All right, so let's get to some of these questions, people. Alex said, hashtag, how does that make you feel? Facts. It's going to be the shit for 2022.
Oh, and it works on so many different levels, because if you play with a bitch pussy, you'd be like, how does that make you feel? You know what I'm saying? If you bite on her neck, how does that make you feel? You know what I'm saying? Or your homeboy gets rejected, or your homeboy break up with his girl, right? He's like, man, I thought she was official. She lied to me. You know what I'm saying? And then you'd be like, yo, homie, so when she broke up with you, right? How does that make you feel?
Facts, exactly, right? That shouldn't be funny. Oh, my God. So let's get to these. So you said, John Q said, sex energy exchange. You can get fucked up if you have sex with women with many body counts.
Oh, he's trying to get you mad, Locario.
I know they know how to. They just want to get me triggered. I be thinking I'll be doing that on purpose sometimes, man. Like yo, let's get this nigga mad right here. Just say this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Body counts and pair bonding, Locario.
Oh man.
Oh,
Yesterday I set up a tea date. Today, chick confirmed and asked if a pizza at the place is tasty. I asked if she is buying me one. She denied. Should I charge her for planning to eat on my date? What? So wait, I'm confused. Was she bringing pizza to the tea dates? Or was she saying she wanted to get pizza instead of getting tea? Like, I don't.
But this place must serve tea and pizza.
Probably, I guess. But
See, this is why I like to take. This is why I like to meet bitches at night. Usually, when you say a drink, a bitch know what that means. She know it ain't. You know what I mean? Because you know, most people don't eat that late anyway. You know what I'm saying? So if I say meet me at 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock for a drink, she know it's just a fucking drink. You know what I'm saying?
And let's say if you're saying we're gonna meet her for tea, right? You meet her for tea, and then if she wants to buy pizza, then she could buy it on her own. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But you know, as long as you're not buying the pizza that she's trying to get, then you know it's all good. You feel what I'm saying? So this one says, so why is shit backwards? Women should be chasing men for sex. Men should be more selective of women. See, y'all don't understand this.
It's supply and demand.
Right. And also women do chase men for sex that they like having sex with. This is what y'all not getting. The guy that, okay, let's say you meet a chick, right? And you fuck her real good the first time you meet her. And then you meet up with her again, you fuck her real good the second time. She's like, damn, I like fucking this guy, right? Now she's looking at you as like a fuck buddy. So then every once in a while, she'll be hitting you up like, yo, like, what's good? When you free? Like, come through. You understand what I'm saying? So she's going to chase you because she likes fucking you. See, a lot of guys don't even get to the fucking. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's like you gotta understand where you're at in the game. The problem is a lot of guys, unfortunately, are in situations where they don't experience women wanting to fuck them, women wanting to have sex with them. So this is why it's so confusing. The guy's like, well, what shouldn't women be chasing men for sex? They do. The men they want to have sex with. You understand what I'm saying? The men women want to have sex with, they are chasing them down to have sex with them. Period. Because women, he just told you, women, they have all these different fucking orgasms and the clitoris and all this other crazy shit. You think a woman don't want to get the dick? You understand? So she wants to get it, but what happens is she wants to get it from a particular guy or guys. You understand what I'm saying? And there's a bunch of other guys she don't want to get it from. And unfortunately, the guys who don't understand this are the guys that aren't getting it. Get it? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that simple? It's that simple. It's like, you know, it's like, imagine like there's like a club, there's like this exclusive club. And because you're not in it, you don't know what's happening in it.
Right. You don't know what goes on behind the doors.
Right. You're on the outside and you're like, oh, well, this stuff doesn't hardly ever happens. So this never happens. Like, no, it happens all the time in this club, but you're not invited. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're invited, right, that means you will see it happening. You understand what I'm saying? It's that simple. You said, hold on. Aces said, but most guys want to get it from most women. Women want to get it from some guys. Well, that's the reason why guys want to get it from most women is because they're not getting it from any women. Guys who get it don't want it from most women. You understand what I'm saying? Like, see, this is what I gotta understand how it works, right? Mm-hmm. Just like you were saying, supply and demand, right? Mm-hmm. If a woman has so many dudes who want to fuck her, right? Which is damn near 99% of guys who look at her and talk to her, right? What she's gonna say is, oh, let me get the best out of this group of people, right? So she's gonna pick the best out of those guys. Now, the average man isn't getting anything. So of course the guy is gonna wanna get it from most women because he's not getting anything hardly ever. So he's like, yo, I'll take whoever is gonna give it to me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now, when a guy's game is tight and he can get sex, he knows how to seduce women, he knows how to attract the woman, Then he's like, well, I don't want to just fuck anybody because I don't need to fuck anybody. I can choose who I want to fuck. I can get the girls who are my type. You understand? I can get the types of women that I want to have sex with. So then what happens is that he ends up only wanting it from some types of women. Why do you think when you have guys who become like, you know, the high value tricks, right? When they get a lot of money and they start fucking with escorts and all this other shit, they fuck with a certain type of woman because they have access to get that type of woman because of their money. You understand what I'm saying? So they just do that. They're not just fucking with any woman. They're like, well, I could fuck with this average, you know, out of shape chick that I might not really be into, or I can pay this whore $10,000 for the weekend. You understand what I'm saying? So they're like, I'm just gonna pay the whore. You understand? And so since they have the $10,000 and access to that type of hoe, they're gonna do that. You understand? But when you're a guy who has hardly any access to anything, you're willing to take anything. But this is why I tell you guys to step up your game.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. You know, another thing that guys may not understand is that, you know, just like you said, when you have options and you have choices, you try to choose the best, or you try to choose what you think is the best.
Right.
And the thing is that you know, this is exactly why you got to step up your game, because look, there are a lot of guys that want sex and don't know what the fuck they doing.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
And it's usually the guys that are considered thirsty.
Right.
Guys that are like so excited just because a girl is on a date with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's the guy that doesn't pedestalize women. It's the guy that, like Locario said, normalizes sex. Meaning that he gets sex all the time. He knows where the clitoris is. He knows how it's boring to him now how easy it is to manipulate the female body sexually.
Exactly right.
So he's not showing disinterest like young grandpa. Don't get me wrong, but it's everything is a familiar place to him.
Right.
And the girl can sense that.
It's like eating dinner. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like you eat dinner damn near every night, right? Like, so you don't make it a big deal.
So those are the guys that she chooses.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because sex is familiar. Sex is normal. Sex is, like Locario said, eating dinner.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? He's used to it.
Mm-hmm.
A bitch could tell when a nigga not used to sex because niggas act so, what would you like to do? And oh my God, and you know, you want to come back to my house and have sex? Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the place where I'm at has a pool.
Mm.
And I was on a date, I think it was Wednesday night. And the girl said, I love to be anywhere where there's water.
Right.
Now, mind you, it was raining and nobody could go in the pool right now because of the time of year.
Mm.
You know what I told this bitch? I said, hey, you want to come back and check out my pool?
Right.
She was like, you have a pool? I was like, yeah, I have a pool. You want to come see it?
Right.
And I gave her this little smirk, like, you want to come see my pool? She was like, you ain't got no pool. I said, no, I'm dead serious. I got a pool. I can show it to you.
Right.
She was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, let's go see the pool. Right. So I said, all right. I said, come back with me in my car, and I'll, when we're done, I'll bring you back to your car.
Right.
Took her to see the pool while we're standing there watching the pool, and it was cool because the pool has those pool lights, right, from down under the water, so it's like shining up on the surface of the water, and it was raining at the same time.
Right.
So it was kind of romantic. So I'm there making out with her and shit. You understand what I'm saying? I ended up setting the ill romantic scene, bro. You understand? And then I brought her right upstairs and we smashed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I took her. I did. Shout out to King Zagan. I went and got a towel for her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I made her go in the bathroom and wipe herself down, whatever the fuck she did. And then drove her back to her car, and that was that.
Mm.
And now I'm set to see her next Wednesday. See, remember, guys, once every week. I follow the rules that I tell you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I follow the fucking rules that I tell you. Don't think we up here just telling you shit and not following the fucking rules.
Right.
I saw her this past Wednesday. I'll be seeing her again next Wednesday. And I also, in the text when I set up the date, I also put instructions on what she's supposed to wear and shit like that. You understand?
Right. Thanks.
It's real like that. And I don't even know why I brought that shit up. But the point I'm trying to make is you got to be used to the shit. Like when Locario said that shit the other day, I was like, see, this is a lot of y'all niggas don't really get it. And I understand it's sort of a critical space that you're in, right? Because you're not having a lot of sex and you're trying to get to the point where you are having a lot of sex.
Right.
So it's hard for you to fake the funk like you're used to having a lot of sex so you can be that cool nigga that bitches is gonna choose. I get it. I get it. But one way that I know that can help you is to not pedestalize the chick and pedestalize yourself.
Exactly.
One way I know for sure that can help you. You understand? Because when you pedestalize yourself, you give off the air of a person who's confident about whatever he's doing. So if she says to herself, well, he's kind of cute and he seems confident, he might be confident about the way he fucked too.
Exactly.
So let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me fuck with this nigga. Let me see what he's about. Let me see what that dick game is about. And then when you say to her, hey, you want to come back to my apartment and see my pool? Right. Like, yeah, let's go back and see your pool. You see what I'm saying?
And a lot of times women can tell when you're the type of guy who gets it and then they want to give it to you more, meaning that you'll meet a chick. This is why sometimes you'll meet what'll happen is you meet women at places or events or whatever you go to, and you'll talk to a girl, and sometimes the girl will she'll invite you to her place. She'll be like, hey, do you want to come back to you understand? Because you got that chill energy. And see, this is the thing, like Miles is saying, yeah, it's hard if you're not getting it right now, but it still starts in your mind. So you have to have the mindset that sex is normal. You understand? Because even the whole idea or the energy of understanding that sex is normal and it's easy to get sex and whatever, when you tell a girl, hey, listen, come back to my place, and she's like, oh no, I don't think we should do that, whatever, right? She's like, okay, cool, no problem. Listen, well, you got my number, so just hit me up when you're ready to make it happen. It's like you have the energy, almost like it almost makes her question herself as to, well, why am I making this such a big deal and he's not?
He's not.
You understand what I'm saying? What's up with him where he's able to just be that way? You understand what I'm saying?
She starts to get curious.
Right. And see that's the thing that makes women intrigued by you. Like I talked about, this is this like story that a lot of spiritual teachers talk about, where there was a guy who had like a bunch of like diamonds or gold or some shit in a bag or whatever. And this guy says to him, hey, I would love to have the bag of gold or whatever like that. And the dude he just gives him the gold. He says, here, you want this? Take it. He's like, are you sure? He's like, you serious? He's like, yeah, just take it. He's like, what's the catch? He's like, it's cool. Just take it. If you want to take it. So the guy takes the gold or the diamonds or whatever. He walks away and he runs back to the guy and he says, listen, he was like, I don't even want this bag of gold. I want to know what is in your mindset, or what is it about you where you're able to easily give this away. You understand what I'm saying? So he wanted to understand the knowledge and the thought process of a person who's able to just give this away so easily. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is that when you're dealing with a woman and she sees that you're not a guy that makes a big deal about sex, because a lot of guys think, oh, well, if I tell her I want sex, I'm being thirsty. No, we're not talking about that. You can tell a girl, hey, yeah, let's fuck, let's do this. But when she responds, oh, I don't want to, you're nasty. What are you talking about? Why would you? Oh, that's cool, no problem. That's all good. Listen, you got my number. When you're ready to make it happen, call me. I'm gonna go over here, right? That feeling of, oh shit, he's just like cool with it like that. He can just walk away like that. That makes her want to fucking give it to you more. You understand? There was a comedian, I forgot her name. This white chick, she even did a joke about that. She was like how, oh my God, it's so hot when a guy just, doesn't pressure you for sex. She was like, I told this guy wanted to have sex with me. I said no. He was like, okay, cool. And she was like, I gotta fuck him now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it happens. That's how it happens. You see what I'm saying? And the more you become a guy who's getting sex, right? The easier it becomes for you to get sex because you become more attractive, because you become a guy who isn't thirsty for the sex. You understand? So it's like if you ate some food and you're full, your stomach is full, you're like, oh man, I'm just super full, I'm chilling. If somebody else comes with more food, you're like, oh no, I'm good, I'm already full, right? So you're just chilling, you're laid back because you're already full of food already. So you're not hungry or thirsty for any of that food. So the same thing happens when you fuck with a lot of women. You're interacting with a bunch of women, so the next woman you're talking to, you're just chilling. You're like, I'm full, whether or not we do some or not, I'm good. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. And that's the type of energy you got to have. But shout out to Coach Justin in the building. He said for most guys, their type is the woman who is willing to sleep with him. Exactly. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But let's take this call real quick. 708. 708. What's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, it's Magic. What's going on, Locario Miles?
What up, my brother? Did you donate?
Oh, he said his name is Magic.
And donated on Bad Boy membership on Patreon, all that.
Nice.
What's going on?
Yo, I got this question for you guys. Like regarding your episode from yesterday. I watched it kind of late through the work. It was how to be the guy that women just use for sex, right? And number 2, you said what did you say? You said I
was saying you gotta fuck them decent, fuck them good.
Sex. You don't have to be great. Yeah, you don't have to be great. You have to be good. Now I'm saying, like, when you, in regards to good, do you mean you have to make a chick orgasm? Like first time you got to make her orgasm, or you just got to, No,
not necessarily. Not necessarily. If you make orgasm, if she orgasms, that's cool. But it's not necessary for an orgasm to happen for the sexual situation to be good. See, the thing is that when you're when you're having the sex, can you keep your dick hard? Can you stroke it in and out? Can you, kiss her and touch her in certain ways that feel good? It's like, if you can do the basic shit, you understand what I'm saying? Then it's good enough. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the funny part is most guys, they're not good at sex because they're not having enough sex to be good at it. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right,
if she meets you and she likes you, because remember, part of what is making her wanting to have sex with you is because she's sexually attracted to you. So since she's sexually attracted to you and then you're having sex, as long as you're doing a good enough job in the situation, then it's good. It's all good. Because what happens is that since she likes you, she's sexually attracted to you, even if it's not the greatest shit ever at the first time, because even sometimes she may not necessarily be the greatest at or at her best at the first time. You understand what I'm saying? But because she likes you, she's like, you know what? I like this guy. I want to see him again, and the sex will get even better, than it was the first time. You know what I'm saying? Because now you already had sex, you kind of got familiar with each other's bodies, and then you just keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Thing all the ladies know is I'm good at having. Sex. I leave my shirt on. That's okay. Don't make me feel self-conscious.
Listen, caller. There's one other thing I want you to know about sex and dating and messing around with chicks. The sex starts early.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
Yeah, right.
Something that I like to do is I like to get a girl talking about sex early, and this is just some quick and easy game. And this is one thing I like to do with almost every chick that I'm on a date with. So I don't know if you ever might see a woman, she might like touch herself. Like maybe she's just like rubbing her dress or brushing some dust off of her thigh or something like that. Or maybe she's sipping a drink, and because of condensation, the water will drip some water will drip from the drink onto her dress, and she'll if she got big titties, it'll fall on her chest, and then she'll like brush it off like this. Anytime I see a woman touch herself, I say to her, wait. I say, could you do that again? She'd be like, what? I said, I don't know. I just like the way you started touching yourself just now. And she'd be like, what's wrong with you? Why are you so And sometimes they'll do it. They'll be like, oh, you like when I do this? And then she'll actually play along with me. Once I get her to do that, or at least to laugh about that, I come with all of the fucking questions. So what's your favorite position? Huh? Ooh, do you like being spanked? Oh, do you like being bit? Huh? Or where is it? Okay, I see you like touching yourself. She gonna giggle. She gonna, you're so crazy. What's your favorite body part? Your own favorite body part that you like to touch the most?
Right.
I just be asking all of those fucking questions. You understand what I'm saying? So the sex starts from there, and when she hears you ask those questions, and you do it like this, and you speak slowly, and you speak confidently, and you really get like, and you move closer to her. Like a girl the other night, same chick that I smashed the other night. This is the same shit I pulled. And when I asked if she liked to get bit, I said, where do you like to get bit? She said, my neck. I said, come over here. Let me try it out. And she leaned over and opened up her neck. And I started kissing on her neck, and then I bit the shit out of her neck. I didn't bite her like that, but I bit her sexually.
Like a vampire.
I pressed my teeth against her neck, and she started to. Once I did that shit, and then I said, come back and see my pool, I knew what was going to happen.
Right.
You understand? You guys, again, when Locario said the other day that you have to normalize sex, what he was trying to say to you guys is it carries over in a large spectrum of things.
Right. It's everything all together.
It's your conversation. It's the way you talk. It's the questions you ask. It's how you set up the date. It's everything, bro.
Exactly. And even, for example, when you kick a girl out of your crib, you should kick her out with the same level of care and respect that the whole date happened.
Right. That same sexual energy.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
You walk her to the door, open up the door, and make her go into the hallway. And then you get close to her, put your arm around her waist, and be like, listen, you know what I want to do. You know where I stand. I'm just waiting for you to catch up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With your sexy ass. But listen, text me when you get home. Let me make sure you're safe. And, when you're ready, when you're nice and good and ready and that pussy's wet and calling my name, you hit me up and I'll take care of that for you.
Right. Exactly.
For sure. All right.
I'm not saying that it's guaranteed that you're going to get the fucker. It's not necessarily guaranteed, but trust me, she going to be thinking to herself, I might get this nigga some pussy. Because the rest of these niggas gonna be like, oh, you don't want to fuck? Well, get the fuck out there, bitch. Fuck out of here, stupid bitch. That's why I hate y'all bitches. Hypergamy and gold diggers and female nature. Get the fuck out of here, you stupid bitch. Those niggas never get pussy.
Hey, can I ask one more question real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, like, to be the guy that women just use for sex, how important is penis size?
Wait, were you the same guy that asked about penis size last time? Were you the same dude?
I have asked before. I don't know if I was the same.
Yeah, I think you're the same guy. But yeah, listen. Again, a lot of this shit, usually it's not an issue for some women. Some women like, a dude got to have like a 50-inch cock or some shit for some women, even though, and this is the thing. A lot of women, they say that shit, but they can't handle dick of any size. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? So it's not really an issue. A lot of, and this is what we said again. The entire situation counts. So this is what we're saying, where you could have a guy with a woman who consider has a big dick, and because he's goofy and he's all over the place and he don't know how to do nothing, right? He's gonna be whack compared to a guy who has like a regular size joint, but he's the whole situation as far as how the date went, how he took her back to the place, the energy throughout the whole night, all of that. That's gonna be a better experience for her than just the guy with the big dick that don't know what the fuck he's doing. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and again, you worrying about, if you worry about the dick size, that's the thing that's going to make the shit whack. It's not really about the size. It's about you worrying about the size, because you worrying about the size is going to cause you to act a certain way.
Caller, you know what's more important than dick size?
What?
The hardness of your dick.
Facts.
Like, because I don't care what size dick you got. If it can't get hard, it doesn't matter.
Exactly right.
It really doesn't matter. Like, so the most important thing is don't worry about your size. Work with what you got. But what I would say to you is make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you work out. You drink a lot of water. Don't indulge too much in alcohol and dumb shit like that. And keep your, make sure your dick could get hard, man. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's the most important thing. Size is whatever. Because remember, vaginas have sizes too. You got some bitches with hella long and deep vaginas, and bitches with loose vaginas. You got some bitches, bro, when they get wet, even if you got a big dick, it'll feel small because it's so fucking wet. Your dick is just like sliding through the bitch like this. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about your dick size, bro. It's more important for you to worry about game and understand that, like what I was saying before about the fact that sex starts early during the conversation and making sure you can have a decent erection. That's what it's about.
Right.
Okay, for sure.
All right, man.
All right, I appreciate y'all, man.
All right, bro. We're gonna holler. Peace. All right, let's go to 816.
When you're done, say that was fun. We might have made a little son. I'm good at sex. You're bad at sex. I'm good at sex. You're bad at sex. I'm good at sex. You're bad at sex. I'm good at sex.
Yo, 816 was popping. Who this?
Hey man, what's this goofy shit y'all got going on? I donate though, by the way. Man.
Appreciate the donation, bro. What's going on, son? What's good?
Man, this Mike and everything, man. This Mike from Missouri and shit.
What up,
bro?
I was doing all that. What's going on? Uncle Cunningham and his bitch. You know what I'm saying?
What's good with you?
Yeah, man, but I was doing some thinking, and it's like, I think the greatest thing that you ever taught me was I was scrolling through like the old ass videos on YouTube and shit.
Right.
And when you were talking about the ego and shit, I think that's the greatest advice. I think that's the advice that turned all my shit around. Like real talk, like 20 years of no game having, I think that's the best advice that I got. To tell you the truth.
Right. Well, yeah, that's what that. Well, the ego shit will fuck you up in a lot of situations. But go ahead.
I had a question though too. Like, how many women have ever told you, right? Like, you will hit it on the first day, and they'll be like, "Oh man, I didn't plan on doing this," or some shit like that. Like, how many women have told you that? Like,
that happens a lot. You know what I'm saying?
How them tell you that?
Yeah, because they, again, like, they don't want you to look at them like a slut, or sometimes they like you, so they want you to continue to see them, so they want you to think, oh yeah, I don't really do this like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just that type of shit. But they do that all the time. You understand what I'm saying? Women for some reason have selective memories when it comes to this shit. They're like, oh yeah, I hardly do this, but they did it like the last 12 times. You know what I'm saying?
I normally don't do this, but you're just so hot.
Right, exactly.
Right. Oh, yeah, man. But, hey, I just want to thank y'all, man. I ain't on nothing, man. I just be bullshitting, calling y'all for no fucking reason.
Well, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for supporting the show, man. Thank you. We appreciate you, man, for real.
We appreciate it, my brother. All right, man. We gonna holler.
All
right. Peace, man. Peace. All right. So let's get some of these questions. Hold on. We just did that one. We did that one. Did we do this one? You said, but Locario, why women hold sex from me usually after I approach them? Because they don't like you, John. Damn, John. You got to step up your game, John. Stop. You feel what I mean? Alton says, does age play a factor in women loving sex? That's interesting you say that. I saw like they was talking about how as a woman gets older, her clitoris gets like bigger or more sensitive or some shit like that. And so women who are older usually will have like more orgasms or better orgasms, you know, like after they're like 40. So you know, if you guys, you know, you got to holler at the chicks who hit the wall, you know, as they say.
and you know what I would say too. I don't know if it's just simply age. I think it has to do with the stage of life that a woman is in.
Right.
Because there are different stages of life. Because you have women who are, you know, women when they reach like 45, 50, they get to that menopausal stage. And, you know, some women can have hot flashes and their hormones could go up and down. And some women get really horny in those times, or sometimes they sex drive goes down for whatever reason.
Right.
You know, sometimes when a woman is in a stage where maybe she's divorced and then her kids like her kids have like they're all grown up and they're away at college, so they go through that empty nest phase. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain phases of life that a woman might be in where she's either more motivated to have sex or less motivated to have sex. So I wouldn't say it's just simply about age. It has more to do with what's going on in that woman's life. Because remember, we're talking about emotional creatures. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about people who are affected heavily by the events of their life directly. So you gotta take those type of things into consideration as well.
Facts. All right. Shout out to Coach Justin. He said very few women aren't sluts. That's facts.
That's facts.
So Mr. Sharp said, Locario, do you need an app developer to help you make a mobile app? Well, yeah, we got to come up with some type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, but that's a whole nother monster doing an actual app. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of shit that goes into that. You know what I mean? But you know, we'll probably definitely see what's popping with that.
See, he should send an email to send me an email. Send an email to Miles in the Game at Gmail.
Right. So John Q says, Locario, how do you deal with a woman that into me but she's married? John, stop lying. You lucky. See, all my sound effects is fucked up today. I'm about to play the why you fucking lying, bro. John, stop lying. She's not into you. You just asked us some other question about women that don't want to have sex with you when you approach, and now all of a sudden some married woman is into you now. Come on, fam, stop. So how do I deal with getting women to satisfy fetishes? Well, do you tell them what the fetish is? You understand? You got to open your mouth and tell them what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I knew this girl who she was telling me this dude she was fucking with had like a foot fetish, so he would like fuck her feet or some shit, you know, all that type of shit. So he said, is this show going to stay on YouTube? Yes, it is. Pimp Seed said, guys, how important is it to cut off people who don't like how you move? I notice that every time I'm around dudes with weak game, my own game gets wrecked despite me resisting the BS. Well, it's the thing. Here we go.
Yo, you lying because your game was already weak, nigga. What the fuck? How do you know they got weak game? And if you know they got weak game, why the fuck you hanging around them?
Right. Exactly. Just stop hanging around them niggas then, if that's the case.
What do you mean, despite me resisting the BS? You hanging out with weak game niggas. What do you mean? Every time I'm around dudes with weak game, my own game gets wrecked despite me resisting the beat.
That means you got weak game, bro.
That means you got weak game because you around niggas with weak game and you letting their game affect your game.
Right. Exactly. You say my game, your game gets wrecked.
What?
Yeah. So, Locario, there's some women that were so emotionally hurt by men in the past to the point to where they're incapable of being completely submissive in bed. I would say like there's probably a small percentage of women where it's going to be extremely difficult to get them to that point.
Yes.
But in general, no. And the reason why I say that, and this is why I always harp on the guys that talk about all the body count and all this other stupid shit, is, and the pair bonding, is because a woman's going to submit sexually in a relationship, whatever it is, depending on if she finds the guy that gives her that energy that puts her in that place of submission,
Right. If she's feeling you.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
You guys do, it's so. I pray. This is my prayer for every guy that's listening to this. I pray that you experience a woman who is truly feeling you.
Right, exactly.
I pray that you experience it, because I know that you hear us talking and you think we're talking about some imaginary shit.
Mm-hmm.
But when a woman is feeling you, none of these questions mean anything.
Right, exactly.
Because when chicks is feeling you, they will do the most ridiculous shit to come get the dick.
Mm-hmm.
Or to be submissive, or to do whatever the fuck you want them to do.
Right.
What? And the chicks that are feeling you, they will do whatever they need to do to stay in your circle.
Right.
To stay a part of your situation, so they can continue to benefit from fucking with you. But again, you guys are not going to believe us until you experience it yourself, which is why you got to step your game up and increase your numbers.
Right.
Because you guys are talking. Yo, I had a conversation the other day, man, and the young man said that he'd been on he's in college, right? And he's been there for a semester. I asked him, how long was a semester? So he was like 5 months or some shit like that.
Mm.
So 5 times 30 is 150, right?
Right.
So I said to him, so you've been going to school, meaning you've been on the campus for 150 days. Mm. I said, so within that time, how many girls you think you talked to in that time?
Right.
Homie said 10.
Wow. 10 girls in 150 days?
On a college campus.
That's crazy.
On a and if he said, because he said maybe about maybe 10. So if he said maybe about maybe 10.
It was like 4.
Yeah, he probably meant like 3 or 4. You get what I'm saying? Look, there's a level of work that goes into this.
Mm-hmm.
You see what a lot of y'all motherfuckers is doing is y'all looking at rich people and hating on them.
Right.
When in reference to niggas that get pussy.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And when I mean y'all hating on them, y'all trying to find every excuse as to why you're not getting pussy.
Right.
When the main reason why you're not getting pussy is you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not doing enough of what you should be doing to get pussy. Pussy take work too.
Right.
Pussy take work. Mm-hmm. Because you got to get past all the chicks that's not feeling you to get to the ones that is feeling you.
Exactly.
And the beautiful part is when you experience that, like I said, that's why I pray that you guys experience it, because when you experience it, you know that it can happen, and you know that it's out there. It changes your perspective in the work that you have to put in. You understand? It kind of inspires you to continue on, to up your numbers and to do the things you have to do to get with these chicks.
Right.
You understand? And then you realize that the grind comes from in here. The grind don't have nothing to even do with the bitches, mm-hmm. because it's a probability that they're gonna like you or not.
Right.
Yes, there are things that you can do to increase the probability, but at the end of the day, you can't force no bitch to like you. That's why you got to get your numbers up.
Mm-hmm.
So spending 150 days on a college campus and you only talk to 10 girls in 150 days?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's unacceptable, people. That's ridiculous. So DeAndre says, how can I enjoy sex without involving my fetish? Most women I deal with have a hard time satisfying me. Again, you gotta fucking find the women, bro. This is what we're just saying. You gotta get them numbers up. Young Grandpa says, Miles, why did you take her to your pool in your car instead of have her follow you? I guess in your car.
No. I like to keep shit simple.
Mm-hmm.
She come with me in my car. She ain't gotta worry about nothing. Once she get in my car, she knows that her decision has been made.
Right. And on top of that, you don't necessarily want her following you in her car, because then that increases the chances of her, getting distracted and being on some, I should just go home. But
I don't know what I'm doing with this crazy guy. Blah, 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 blah. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Come and it wasn't that far. It wasn't like we never left the downtown area. So it's not like I was going out of my way.
Right.
Exactly. So Young grandpa. Man, young grandpa, stay focused on what you be doing, my nigga.
Let's
Be
go.
asking me about my shit.
Let's go to 646. 646 is popping. Who this? 646.
Yeah, what's up? What's good?
What is this Shia?
Hello?
This is Shia from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on, Shia? Shia got that laugh. You already know Shia. So what's going on? What's going on, bro?
He met some new girl and he trying to decide when he should tell her that he fuck with other bitches.
Right. What's the question, Shia?
Nah, I need some help. Like, I find that like right now, because of the whole COVID and the weather,
it snowed today up there, didn't it?
Trouble finding out some good. Say what?
Yeah, I'm saying I heard that it snowed heavy in New York today.
Oh, and yeah.
Yeah, so here's my thing. Like, I'm trying to figure out some good ideas because I'm supposed to have a date tomorrow. I tell her let's go to the farmer's market because I usually go there by myself on the weekend. So she's just gonna be coming along with me. But you know, it snowed, the weather's cold. Like, what's some good ideas to take women out when the weather is cold? And even now, being that a lot of places is kind of
I got you, Shia. I got you, bro. I got you. Check this out. So you go to the farmer's market, right? So the farmer's market's still open even though it's cold as shit? You sure?
Yeah, they open year round, minus some holidays.
All right, listen. You tell Shorty that y'all gonna do some cooking. You understand? We're gonna go to the farmer's market and we're gonna get some gourmet shit, and then we're gonna buy some fruits and vegetables, maybe some, I don't know, some meat or whatever the hell, some mushrooms, some shit, and then you're gonna take it back to the crib, and then we're gonna make some omelets, or we're gonna make some, you know, I don't know, or something. You gonna make some frittatas, or you're gonna make some, you know, I'm gonna make you breakfast in bed or some shit.
Right.
You understand? That's what you do. You got to turn it into a cooking date.
Right.
Go to the farmer's market to get the raw materials, and be like, yeah, girl, I'm gonna take you back to my crib. I'm gonna see what you could do in the kitchen because I need me a woman that know how to cook in every room of my house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially the kitchen, but especially the bedroom. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's all you got to do, bro. It was real simple.
Because you already go into the farmer's market. Right. So what do? You go get groceries, take it home and cook, right?
Right.
What happened? You sound like you don't think it's gonna work. What happened? What happened, Shia?
No. What I'm saying is that I sometimes like to do different things besides the farmer's market. So beyond, like for me, for example, I like the park, I like the beach. So that's more like summertime, spring weather.
Right,
like
it's cold. So you got to use the weather to your advantage and get it back to the crib. That's what I'm saying. What's wrong with you?
Right, exactly. So just be like,
that's cool.
You tell her, be like, listen, usually I like to go to the beach and do all of that, but since it's cold outside, what I like to do when it's cold is go to the farmer's market, get some food, and take it home to cook. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the farmer's market, gonna come back, and we're gonna do that. You see what I'm saying?
Also, check and see if they have somebody at the farmer's market that's selling hot cocoa. So y'all could sip the hot cocoa and like walk around in the nearby area before you start shopping, maybe just to kill a little bit of time. I don't know if they do that out there, or either coffee or hot chocolate. But if you get some of that, and then y'all take a stroll, y'all talk, and y'all sip the hot chocolate or the coffee. Then you come back to the farmer's market, buy the shit, take it back to the crib. Now, question that I have for you is, what do you want to do, Shia? Do you want to take this girl back to the crib, or what's up?
Yes, but I probably won't get to do it because I have something else booked in my schedule after I meet with her.
Oh.
So I just gave her a time that I was available, but I literally have something to do at about 5:30.
So how much time
tomorrow?
How much time you got? When do you meet the girl?
Yeah, how much time do you got with her?
I meet at 1 p.m. 1 p.m.
And what time? 1 p.m. until what time?
I didn't set an end time. because I really, in theory, I wanted to bring her back to my place.
Yo, your appointment ain't until 5:30, right?
5:30.
Your appointment is 5:30. How long it take to get there from your house to your appointment?
How long does it take? Maybe 45 minutes or something.
All right, so let's say an hour. So that means you got to finish up with your girl by about 4:30. Am I correct?
Yeah, I would say about 4. At least a good 3 hours with her. Yeah.
You don't need. You need more time than that.
Right. That's way more than enough time. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, you one of them. You one of them long dick niggas. You try to fuck bitches for as long as you possibly can, huh? You be fucking bitches for 3 hours and shit, huh?
Because bro, you could be back at.
I mean, I could work it out.
You could be back at your place by 2, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, I cat something about like certain types of sex. Mm-hmm. You don't even always have to nut, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you fuck a girl, you give her just enough dick to make her want to see you the next time.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You understand?
And they say this, the average sex session as far as intercourse is concerned is like 7 to 11 minutes. So it ain't like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, you good, fam. Don't worry about that.
Yo, you got mad time, bro.
Just you gotta just set that shit up, man.
Just use your time wisely. Make sure you got all the logistics you need. Make sure maybe schedule your Ubers if you're going to use Uber or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know I don't know how you're getting around. I don't know if you're driving using public transportation or maybe using an Uber.
Right.
And I don't know how far the farmer's market is from your house, so that might be a whole nother thing. But and if that's the case, find a farmer's market or find something closer to your house. Just go to the fucking supermarket then.
Right.
All right. Well, yeah. Thanks for that information.
All right, my brother.
It's too cold, man.
Peace.
Bring it back to the
I'll let you in. All right, so let's get some of these questions and we're gonna head up out of here. Let's see. So Ronnie Grando says, if you get a girl's contact info, how long should you take to let her know to meet up with her? As soon as possible. Like if you get her information, just hit her up the next day. Be like, yo, or like if you met a girl in the street and y'all exchange information or whatever, hit her up. Either you can hit her up that night. Be like, yo, what's you up to tomorrow? Or what you up to? You understand what I'm saying? You want to do this shit as soon as possible, and build off of that momentum. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Louis said the energy with a current bitch, it was weak. When I saw her last week and I just didn't want to talk to her this week, is it okay to take a week or 2 off of communication?
What?
Yeah, well, it just not your girl, so who gives a fuck? You understand what I'm saying? Like, is this a chick that you even fucked yet? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know some more information because, like,
what's all this communication about?
Right.
Why do y'all guys be talking to these chicks so much?
Because all you need to do to hit her up and set a date, set a time for you to hook up. So yeah, what's all the communication about?
Guys, you need to learn how to become in-person communicators.
Right.
You understand? A chick doesn't deserve the right to talk to you unless it's face-to-face.
Mm-hmm.
That's how y'all got to start thinking.
Right.
The only time you contact a chick is to set up the next time you will be meeting face to face, because I can't fuck you over the phone. I know that there's this thing called phone sex, but no.
Right.
Women made that shit up.
Right. So he said, Body Game says, Ms. Locario, how do you know if a woman is settling for you? Simple. A woman is settling for you when you first tell her to do some shit and she fucking is giving you resistance. Okay, she's settling for you. Anytime a woman's giving you any type of resistance, you say, yo, let's meet up. You on the app. Yo, let's meet up this weekend for drinks. Well, can we talk on here more? She's settling for you. That's what I'm saying. You say, hey, meet me at the bar. She's like, well, can we go get dinner instead? She's settling for you. Anytime when it is that resistance, she's settling, period. You understand what I'm saying? Because when a woman has high interest in you, she just does it. You understand? Unless, and again, unless you're saying something super crazy, like, hey, let's go rob a bank. And even then, if a chick is really feeling you, she'll be on some Bonnie and Clyde shit with you. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends. You said monogamous space. So when are you guys going to do the dating profile show too? So we're going to do that probably like the end of the month. probably last week in January, but we'll let you guys know as it's approaching. You feel what I'm saying? All about the man. So what's the difference between fucking with non-black women versus black women in your experience with Locario Miles? Nothing. Yo, there's really no difference in the white women I mess with, black women I mess with, Asian women I mess with, Hispanic women I mess with. There's really no difference because I mess with the same type of woman. There's only one type of woman I mess with. Women who fucking listen. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? So I mess with black women who listen, white women, Asian women, Hispanic women who listen. That's it.
Look, it's my opinion. If a woman's race, if you honestly feel like a woman's race is stopping you from doing what you need to do, you gotta work on your game. Needs adjustment. Like
right.
Your game needs improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't give a fuck where this bitch come from.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what socioeconomic class she come from, her race.
Right.
If she taller than me, shorter than me, if she a fucking MMA fighter.
Right.
I don't care if she's in the military, a cop, a princess, a fucking queen. I don't give a fuck what the fuck she thinks she is.
Mm-hmm.
If she ain't listening to me, she don't exist.
Right.
She don't make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas be actually thinking about what these women, bruh, like that whole question, you asking a woman, what do you bring to the table?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even ask questions like that.
Right.
Because without my instruction, you can't come to my table.
Exactly. Like what are you bringing to the table if you don't even know what the fuck I require you to bring to the table?
I got to tell you what it is before you even think about bringing it, bitch.
Right.
Yo, y'all niggas got this shit backwards, yo. Like a lot of niggas is really, really whack with the game. And the sad part is so many of you guys follow them.
Right.
And y'all, man.
He said, how should I fuck experienced girl as a virgin? I'm scared to be clowned or ghosted.
You're scared to be clowned or ghosted? Well, stay home. Don't do anything, bro. Play video games.
Yo, are you really serious talking about you scared to be clowned or ghosted? That's why you be fucking?
If you're scared, then maybe you know, you I don't know, man. If you're scared, then I don't know. There's nothing we could do for you because all of the stuff that we're talking about requires some sort of confidence or courage to at least go out and try and put yourself out there.
Right.
So if you're scared to be flaked, like Locario and I have been flaked on. Locario and I have been ghosted.
Right.
I've had situations where I had a great date and I told the girl I was a YouTube content creator and I sent her the link to my shit and she blocked me after that.
Right. Exactly. Right.
Like there's nothing we can do, guys. It's either some good things will happen, some things that you don't like are gonna happen. It's what life is about. If you're afraid, then lock yourself in the house and don't leave.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take the risk of leaving your house if you're that afraid. And if you're that afraid, then you have a problem. You probably need to talk to somebody.
Right. So Lonely Guy said, how do you stay motivated to pursue women when you are always invisible to women?
Oh my God.
How about you be visible to women? You understand what I'm saying? Like if something is invisible and someone can't see the invisible thing, is it the person's fault or is it the invisible thing's fault? The invisible thing has to become visible for the person to see it, right? So become visible. And how do you become visible? You step up your motherfucking game. Get on the Bad Boy membership, people. Do it. That's it.
Just do it.
That's what we try to tell you guys. Oh shit, I fucking hold on, let me take this off.
Yo, you know this video has 31 million views?
That's crazy. So Omar Wall says, how you taking chicks out on dates in New York without being vaccinated? You're not.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? You're not. Unless you going for a walk in a park or some shit. You understand what I'm saying? Or going to just go grab some coffee or something like that.
Right.
Then you're not. And it's cold. It's cold now, so you ain't really trying to go nowhere now.
And Omar, see, that's that again, lack of game, because now this whole vaccination shit is another excuse to get it back to the crib, nigga.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You just be like, listen, girl, I would love to take you out to dinner, but I can't. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I would love to wine and dine you. I'm a gentleman. I would love that. But, you know.
I'm not vaccinated due to religious reasons.
Exactly right. You know what I'm saying? So you got to come over. You're going to go to the farmer's market, pick up some shit, and come through. You know what I'm saying? Have a fucking Shia date. That's how you do it. It said, women are more discriminate than men. Locario said on TikTok video, a woman swiped left because she didn't like the color of his trash can. Why is there no book called How to Sleep with 2 Men a Day?
Because bitches is doing shit during their own day. They're doing that already. They don't need to write a book on it.
Exactly. Women can fuck 2-3 guys a day they want. But also, again, y'all don't see, women aren't as discriminate as y'all think.
Right.
Like, y'all don't like see, y'all are looking at it in the sense of women. Okay, think about it this way. Imagine, just think about this for a second. Imagine you as a man, right? Imagine 99% of the women that you see anywhere want to have sex with you easily. Think about this. You chilling, you going out to eat, you're going out to a bar, you hanging out, you on online dating and all this, and 99% of the women, right, want to have sex with you. Now, let's say this happened today. It just started today. For some reason, there was some shift in the earth or something in the universe, and chicks just started to want to fuck every dude that they see damn near, right? What's going to happen at first is that you'll probably fuck as many types of chick as possible that you can get your hands on, just as far as like the proximity is concerned. Well, okay, this girl down the block, she want to fuck me. She's not a dime or nothing, but she cute. So she want to fuck me like right now. Cool, let's make this happen. And another girl over here. Oh yeah, she's cute. Another girl here. Then what's going to happen is this. At some point, you're going to say, damn, I don't have the time nor the energy or the desire at this point to just fuck any girl. Because I can fuck 99% of these women. So what do I do? You're going to end up fucking the most attractive women you can get your hands on. And then that's going to exclude a lot of other women. So it's not that you're necessarily discriminating. You can say you're discriminating against those other women that you don't want to fuck with, but you're not necessarily being discriminate in the sense of like being very careful about only fucking, you know, a small amount of women. No, you're still fucking a lot of women. It's just the women that you're fucking are a certain type of women that you're fucking, right? So what happens is that you still might fuck, you know, 80 women, right? But now that you have access to 99% of women, 75 of those women will probably be like 8s, 9s, and 10s. You understand? And so the women who aren't 8s, 9s, and 10s, it's going to be hard for them to get your dick. And then the women are going to be like, yo, I don't think guys have sex that much because I'm not getting dick like that. What do you mean? Like, guys don't just have sex with you like that. And then the 8, 9, and 10 girls is like, okay. that's what they're looking at you like. They're looking at you like, I'm getting dick all day. You understand? So I'm saying that so that you guys can understand that it's not that these women are sitting at home knitting sweaters and reading the Bible, right? These women are still going out there fucking and sucking, but they're picking the guys that they're the most attracted to. Now,
shout out to Ron Will.
Exactly. Shout out to Ron Will. So about select and non-select. So when you're that guy, you're gonna have an easier time getting women. But how do you become that guy? Learn some motherfucking game.
Do it.
You understand what I'm saying?
Just do it.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Get the book. Go to badboymembership.com. Get all that shit. Coach Justice is gonna be like, women are gonna be like, it's that damn hypergamy. Exactly. You guys in your hypergamous nature, because all these girls want to fuck you. You always want to get the trade up to the 8s, 9s, and 10s.
You know what? You know what I want to say? You know what I fucking want to say? That all of you hypergamous niggas All you guys who believe in hypergamy, it's the sad part is that you guys are hypergamous too.
Right.
Because you guys only these same guys who believe in such hypergamy, they only follow the dickheads with the biggest numbers on YouTube.
Facts.
Think about that for a second.
That's facts.
Right? But niggas who actually really spit in real fucking game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Them same motherfucker. Oh, chicks are hypergamous. They only fuck with the niggas that got clout and status.
Right.
Wait, huh? So who being fucking waiting for these red pill niggas who got clout and status?
Right.
They be waiting. They be super chatting these niggas heavy.
Right.
And then niggas call in to here and be like, yo, did you donate? Be like, no, I was getting ready to.
Right. Exactly.
Look, I appreciate the people that do fuck with us. That's what, I'm not talking about those people. I'm just saying that for y'all to talk about for these niggas to talk about hypergamy so much, but they gravitate to the dudes that have status and clout, just like the bitches that they claim they hate.
Right.
This is exactly how you know that the game starts in you. The game starts inside you. Because the thing that you claim you hate the most, you slowly become.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying?
That's some real shit. So young grandpa said, kind of a silly question. How do you know if shorty's not feeling you versus you just fucking up the game? Simple. Don't fuck the game up. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you're on point and she's not feeling you, that just means she not feeling you. You understand what I'm saying? It's that simple. But if you fucking up and then she ends up not feeling you because you're fucking up, what could also happen is she was probably feeling you and then you fucked up and now she's not feeling you.
You see, game is sort of like being in love. You know, no one can tell you you're in love.
Right.
You just know it.
Exactly. Right.
You understand? So no one can tell you about your game. You got to just kind of, you know, it's sort of, there's a lot of face that goes into game as well.
Right.
You understand? Like for example, if anybody know this rapper named Cassidy, no matter whatever happens in the battle, you ask Cassidy who won the battle.
Right.
He's like, stop playing. What's wrong with the ball? What's wrong with the ball? I'm 5,002-0, nigga. What the fuck?
Right.
I always win. I don't what? Don't nobody rap better than me. I'm the best.
Right.
You understand? Nobody could ever tell Cassidy that he lost the fucking battle ever, no matter what happened.
Exactly.
They could boo him from the time he opened his mouth to the end of the fucking battle. He would still be like, I 3-0'd that nigga. What are you talking about?
Right.
You understand? It's a similar thing to game where it's like, look, if you know you got certain things that you require when it comes to the game and you execute all those things and the bitch is still not feeling you, then she just not feeling you, bro.
Right. Exactly.
You can't look at yourself no way or reduce your own value just because one chick is not feeling you. Just like with the other caller. It's like, take it easy. Like, I did what I was supposed to do. I showed up, I'm smelling good, looking good, feeling good, confident.
Right.
I spit that yak, you know what I'm saying? I made her talk about sex. I had her giggling. I had her laughing. We was making out. We were touching. We was kissing. I told her to come back to the crib. She said, no, there's no more I could do. Only thing I could do now is go holler at another bitch.
Right.
That's it.
Exactly.
Look, let me tell y'all one more thing to tell y'all too. Game don't give a fuck about your feelings. Game don't give a fuck about your ego.
Right.
Like when I said that shit on the DVD trailer, y'all thought I was just talking about them Transformer people. I'm talking game. It's the same thing with everybody. Game can't make facts out of your fucking feelings. That's why how does that make you feel shit? That's why it's so funny.
Right.
Yo, so I went out with on a date and then she ghosted me. Why did she do that, Locario? And then I say to y'all niggas, so when she ghosted you, how did that make you feel?
Right.
And it's the funniest shit. Because the point is, it really don't matter how the fuck you felt. The only thing that really matters is if you go on, you move forward.
Right.
And holler at another broad. Y'all niggas, it's like y'all niggas put all y'all game into one bitch, and then when it don't work out, yeah, it's like I get disappointed and you feel let down.
Right.
Well, I ain't got time to be let down. I'm talking to too many bitches. I'm setting up too many dates.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I'm always on the move to the next joint.
Right.
The only time I got time to even think about, and we appreciate y'all coming in with these questions, but again, a lot of these questions is letting us know that y'all stuck on these bitches that ghosted y'all. Y'all stuck on these bitches that's not feeling y'all. Y'all stuck on these bitches that flaked on y'all. Y'all stuck.
Right.
Like every question should start with, yo, Locario, I just started talking to this new joint.
Exactly right.
It's such and such, and I need to know how to get this from that and go there to there.
Even this question right here from Frederick, he said, how do you deal with a woman you've been dating for a few months and starts pulling back? All of a sudden, she claims she's not talking to other guys, but she's been vague and distant. How do I deal with this? You see what I'm saying?
You holla at new bitches.
Yo, why y'all be so emotionally invested in these women that's nothing's happening? Like, it's not your girl, it's not your wife. Y'all ain't been through shit. You said for a few months. Of course she's talking to other niggas. She claims she's not talking to other guys. Of course she's talking to other dudes.
And why would you ask her that?
Right. Who cares?
Ask her that, you simp ass nigga.
Listen, she's talking to other dudes. That's what women do. They're supposed to be talking to other dudes.
See, this is what I'm talking about when I say pedestalize yourself. Because you pedestalize yourself. You don't give a fuck what a bitch is doing.
Right.
If it starts pulling back, that's great because now you're making room for a new bitch.
Exactly. Facts. Facts. So it says, already gonna be done in like maybe 5 minutes. So let's get through to these questions real quick. So it says, I have a delivery job. What do you think of me hollering at bitches that I deliver to? Is it too risky? You think if I keep it professional and discreet, it won't affect my job? I'm gonna say no, bro. Don't bother. Don't bother. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you're gonna have one of these chicks who's gonna probably be like, oh, I felt and it seemed like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want none of them problems. You understand? A lot of y'all gotta stop. See, a lot of y'all look for the comfort zone in the jobs. And even in my book, How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day, I teach you guys how to do this correctly if you're talking to chicks either at your job or doing a certain job, right? But generally, you shouldn't be doing that. But the only reason I put it in the book is because I know motherfuckers are going to still do it anyway. So I'm like, if you're going to do it anyway, at least do it in a way where it's not going to, somehow affect your job and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys go get that book, How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day. Classic. You feel me? Kevin said, what happens if you get attached to a girl? How do you get rid of that attachment? Again, this is what I was saying earlier about, right, exactly. You don't. And this is the thing is that you guys have to look at the game a certain way. And so when you look at the game a certain way, you're not going to be having that attachment. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, let me put the solo layout so you guys can see. You know what I'm saying?
They go to the table of contents.
Right, exactly. So I think it's was it chapter 5 or chapter 6? We're talking about how to get with your coworker. You know what I'm saying? So make sure there we go. So make sure you guys go get that shit. You feel me? But yeah, this is the thing. And this doesn't even just go for women. You have to get into an awareness that you can't get attached to none of them. You understand what I'm saying? He said, Miles, I fuck more chicks than you, my guy. Don't ever call me a simp. Call up, Frederick. Call up.
When did I call him a simp, though?
You said that because he that's the guy that said that he been with the girl for a few months. He don't know what to do. Frederick, call up, bro. Call up. We'll give you 2 minutes. Call up.
You fucked more girls than me, but you still ain't learned nothing.
Exactly, right?
You in my chat room asking questions.
And that's the fucked up part. If you fuck more girls, then what's going on then? You see what I'm saying? Frederick, call up, bro.
Come on, Frederick.
But Frederick, we got an important question that we got to ask you. How does that make you feel?
Right. After you've been with a woman for 2 months and she starts pulling back and she swears she's not talking to other guys. When she told you that, how did that make you feel?
Right. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, we just did that one. So what is the widest age gap you have experienced between you and women? I don't know, maybe like 15 years or something like that.
Damn, Locario, you're a gangster.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll say 9.
Something like that.
I'll say 9.
You know what I mean?
15? God damn, son.
Yeah, because I think the youngest girl, I mean, it was like the girls that I hooked up with that was like young was probably like 21, something like that. And then I messed with some like girls who was like 19, but I was like, nah, that's not, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do it. So what is the most attractive trait in a woman, in your opinion? What attracts you the most? Her ability to listen to what the fuck I'm saying. I'm telling y'all, niggas be talking about how a chick look. That's secondary to me. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like I want a girl that I find physically attractive, but I'll pick a girl who is less physically attractive than that girl if she listens. You understand what I'm saying? If she's cooperative. You know what I mean? LTSD said, is it beta to give a woman head? Oh my goodness. Listen, first of all, why you worried about that is the beta thing. But on top of that, whatever you're doing, if it's coming from a specific place, then it's coming from that place. So it's like somebody saying, like, you know, is it unprofessional for you to do what you're doing, Locario? Well, no, it's not, because I am a professional. Like whatever I'm doing, I'm doing it in a professional manner when it comes to this profession. You understand what I'm saying? So there's no like, I'm not this way because I'm doing this thing. It's like I'm overall presenting a certain type of energy to whatever I'm doing when it comes to this specific topic or when it comes to this specific situation. So if a guy is an alpha male, everything he does under the sun when it comes to the woman is alpha male type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? If he's a player, it's player shit. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You see what I mean? So what does it mean when a girl that has high interest asks me, you think you're mad cute in the middle of us flirting? That means she's flirting with you, bro. All right, I think that's it. I think we're done, man. We are done. We are done with the questions. We're done with the phone lines. It is past the 2-hour mark.
Yeah.
You feel me? And guys, we appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. And anything else, Miles, you want to say before we hit about this bitch? Oh, yes, women love sex. Don't ever forget it. Oh, now Frederick want to call up. Frederick, you got 15 seconds. Go ahead. Frederick, call up. 15 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12. I'm going to count slow. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so now he said you're gonna call in the next show. Come on, fam. Frederick, you see why you having issues? You see why you having issues, Frederick? Yo. Oh my God. All right, people. We about to be out of here.
Don't forget to check us out Sunday, 12 noon Eastern time. The Real Game No Theory panel with Kay Zaggin, Coach EO, Steve the Dean, myself, 1950, Locario. And
yes, sir.
Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, right, so make sure y'all check us out 12 noon on Sunday, guys. All right, peace.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're going to have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.